Well, welcome back. This will probably be a standalone video. I'm gonna talk about LEDs today and how to hook them up. And I'm pretty much a novice on this, and I've done a research on YouTube. Basically, the basic LED, these are red. The long prong is the positive, and I'm going to line them up in series. Now, I know I've spoken to you about this before, hopefully it won't fall off, but put my thing on that. I've got to get an LED into that, which is going to go through that hole there. I've got to get two LED lights into this compartment here, and this one sits on top like so. Where are you? Yep, that sits on top like so. Now this part here I will not glue on for ages. It's just so fragile. It's not funny, and plus know that the rest of the conning tower sits on top, and I really, once I've got the LED sticking up out of there, it's just a matter of slipping that through that, through that hole there, and that being on top, through there, and coming out of that hole at the top. And it'll just stay up there, and that's basically it. Basically all I need is my trusty soldering iron, my solder, which is flux cord, and a battery terminal for a 9-volt battery. Now red is always positive, so red will go at the end of one of the long prongs, and so on. The other thing is I have to put a resistor in, so it'll basically go from the red, where are we? We'll go from the red to the resistor to the first LED, and so on until I make the loop and bring it back to the negative black wire. The only other place I need to put an LED is right at the back here, because this part here has got holes, well, portholes. Alright, so the last one will loop through into there, stick out, and lay across the top here, lay across the top around here to illuminate that part of the superstructure. So basically I've worked out what I'm doing. Now it's about time just to start up the soldering iron, cut up pieces of wire, and start soldering. Alright, so we solder this together. There's my solder. Now I've already burnt my bloody finger. Oh, can't believe I did that. Put my hand on the soldering iron. Hey! Alright, that's 2. Now what I've done is I've actually bent the positive out of the road and kept the negative straight so I don't stuff up. So hopefully that'll work for me. So that's that one. I hope you like my fancy jig here to help me do the whole things right. There we go, what are you doing? Here we go, solder. Heat this one up first. Oop. This takes a while for the heat to get through, so I'll get back to you. Well, the LED lights work, I guess. Oh yeah, that's going to do nice. Yes. Okay, excellent. I'm happy with that. Where's the other main tower? That's the one I was a bit... So that's going to go... I shouldn't short circuit that, should I? Oh, yes. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Okay, excellent. Happy, happy, happy. Alright, so now that's done, it's just a matter of insulating everything up and then putting it all together. Wrapped. Now all the lights have been fitted. I've done a dry run, everything fits well. Bit of a mess underneath, but no one's ever going to see that, so I'm not really worried. Just connect it up for you. Okay, there's one inside there already. Now all this is being glued on now. Basically at the stage where nearly all of my sub-assemblies are made. Now I've painted all the interiors black. Basically because I was getting a lot of light seepage. So I'm really happy the way that's turned out. The only thing that's left is the crane. So we'll get that together now, I guess. And once that's done, I'll basically have everything that I need done. And I can do some major painting. Now I've been talking about putting some striping along this, and I'm looking at all the detail on this part and all the fragile bits and pieces, and I'm just wondering, I think I'm just going to leave it grey. It's going to look pretty good as it is. So let's get on with the crane, I guess, and I'll get the parts out and we'll put them together. All the parts have been cut and cleaned, making this crane. I'm not going to lie to you, these are the rails. I had heaps of problems with the other one, and where are they? Can you see them? Yeah. I'm not even going to bother with those. Just going to put the ladder on the back. That's it. I'm quite happy with that. I'm not even going to try and tempt fate. Not again. So let's get these parts together and see how we go.
Des yeux qui font baisser les miens, un rire qui se perd sur sa bouche, voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, que ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui bat.
Okay, well, I've glued these parts together, and basically I've just got to join these two together. That's basically it for the crane. So, turned out pretty alright. Basically all I got to do now is go around spray painting all my bits and pieces and assemble the conning tower. And from what I understand, most of my parts have been built now, so should be putting it all together soon. So we'll do a bit of painting, and I'll see you shortly. Well, she's nearly finished. I've only got to put the top parts on, and now the top half of that conning tower isn't glued on yet. There's still a bit of work to do. I've got ladders to put on. Boats are on. I need to put a few life rafts on. I thought I'd put the guns on to see what it should look like. Place the crane. Now these are all dry fitted, they're not permanent yet. And she's looking pretty damn good. Right, let's give her. And this will be the end of this episode. I've still got a few little guns to put on. I think I'm just going to stick with the original guns on this. I don't think any aftermarket stuff is going to put on there. You're going to be able to see all that well, so. But she's nearly finished. I've got lights to put on the top of the rear of the funnel there. And the last things I've got to do now is all the railing and and the propeller, I still haven't ordered that. The railing, yeah, there's little bits and pieces all over the place. I don't know if I'm ever going to do that. Now this is the colour of Tammy that I was talking to you about, the grey. You can see that part there. I haven't resprayed that. And you can really clearly see the difference in the greys. So, I mean, that's not fixed on yet, so I'll probably end up respraying that. But overall, I'm really quite pleased. Probably got a few more weeks to go, if not a month, the way I'm going these days, because I've really slowed down. A lot of the stuff is really tedious. I've done the railings and and the steps for the main guns on the rear one, but the front one now I haven't done it yet, and I still got the little guns to put on. And might take a note out of Ron's model is do a bit of a different grey to make them stick out. In hindsight, I think I should have done that with a lot of the smaller parts, because they really have a tendency to blend in. But maybe next time. Anyway, for now, see you next week. Oh, next month maybe. See you later. Bye. Thank you.